again. Oh my goodness, Jack. You gassy boy. What was that? Hmm? I'm such a good boy. Good morning, Jackie. All right, let's open up our chat. Let's go do it. Oh my goodness. There goes Jack. So much for that. Oops. Here, I don't want you to lose your suitcase now. Here it is. I want you to forget it when you go. Hi, Matt. Matt is alive says, Matt is alive, has arrived, digging the dive, striving to survive, feeling the vibe, drive to thrive. High-fived, subscribed, and liked the live. Matt is back and in the chat. How about that? It's freaking awesome. Good morning. Happy day after Christmas, Matt. How are you today? Jack is very thirsty, apparently. He's still in there drinking. Hi, Bubba. Good morning. Good morning. I did bring you food. Are you hungry? No? Just gonna check it out for a sec. All right. We may be going OUT. OUT. I think that's what he's wanting. Oh, yuck. All right, Jack. I'm not even gonna play. Let's go. I got my boots. I already have my jacket on. Let's do it. All right, let me make you smaller. I like the mornings when I can just stay in bed. I don't remember having one of those in a while, though. Let's go, Jack. It's so dark outside. It's dark and scary. I'm really scared. I don't want to go. Hang on, I'll turn on the lights so we can see that. Hang on, buddy. You know, we don't just run out the door, sir. It's not how we do it. He's all been cozy and cuddly and not been. Relax. Can't have anything nice, I swear. Okay, I'm gonna go do skunk patrol. Stay. Stay. Okay, Jackie. There was a cute little bunny in the yard. Oh, it's very warm out. Really quiet out. I think I heard a dog howling, maybe. Something. I feel like my camera lens, I'm not quite sure. If my eyes are blurry, or it's blurry. But yeah, it's real warm out. You know what? I wonder if it's because I have the relight on. Oh, it's a rooster crowing. 2 roosters crowing. That's it. Because I had that little lighting thing on. Made everything out here weird. That's Jack, by the way. Remember, hello, little Debbie looks a little excited with the bottle sticking straight up. Did you catch the monkey on her back? Hi, Megan. Good morning. Am I on early? Yeah, sometimes I tend to do that. Sometimes I'm just ready. I'm going back to work in a few days, so I think I'm thankful to be up and moving around and early. It's a good sign. I'm ready to go back to work. What do you think? It is incredibly quiet. I miss like the crickets and the cicadas. All right, Jack, I saw you at P, so I'm going in, buddy. I hope you're coming in too. I hope you will too. What do you think? He's like, no, I'm good. Namaste. Right, Jack? Namaste. That's what Jack says, I bet. Good thing there's no mosquitoes right now. Huh, Jack? There he is. He is there. It's hard to see, though. Megan says you have good day work today. I have work too. No, I'm not going to work today, ma'am. What is today, Friday? I either go back Sunday or Monday. Hopefully they'll put out a schedule today. I don't think he's ready to come in. Oh, you should see all the dirt on my floor. It's terrible. I just cleaned the floor last night, too. He might have to really go, because he's not ready. Oh, but anyways, Megan, I hope you have an awesome day at work. I hope it's really, really a surprisingly fun day at work. I'll give you some privacy, Jack. Where do you think the possums sleep? Since possums can climb, do you think they sleep up in trees? Like probably up in these cedars? Do possums and raccoons sleep together? These are questions I'd like to have answered. But if I were an animal, I definitely would sleep in a cedar tree. Mm-hmm. Hi, Jed. Jen says, hi, Cat. Merry Christmas. I know it's that day after. Do you have the day after blues? I have the, whew, I made it. I survived. It was a very different kind of Christmas for me, but I heard a lot of other people were alone too. And I felt like I was doing pretty good, so. Isn't that cool? I wish I could draw. I would draw that tree. We could draw that tree upside down and it would be the roots. I wish I could channel an artist who draws like that. Okay, I'm open to that. How's that? There's my wish for New Year's. I want to channel an artist's talent. Come on, Jackie Poo. Let's go. I don't want to hang out here anymore. Oh, wait. Hey, guess what? He'll just come in when he's ready. No matter what I do, he's coming when he's ready. Oh, yeah, when he said Merry Christmas, he said, I know it's the day after. Megan, so cute. But you know, it's still Christmassy, and why not? Merry Christmas, Jed. Jed says, I had used my Keurig mini mate and reusable K-Pod last night, and my nightmare before Christmas. Oh, I saw that, your Jack Skelton karaoke mic. I saw that. Did you love it? Jed says, yeah, I know, Megan. Happy holidays, Jed. Jack is just waiting for something to bark at. Just waiting. Let's go in the house now. Thank you. Oh my goodness, finally, I caught him. I caught him and I made him. All right, let's go. Come up, I'm gonna turn off the light in here. You're so funny, boy. I haven't been anywhere. Do you live been somewhere? Jack is going to the groomer today. He's gonna come home smelling less like a dog. We don't do doggy perfume, so he'll come in smelling less like a dog and be so even shinier. He'll be even shinier. It's my little fishing corner. I love it. And that's a map of the river right down the road from me. I love the river. I love Tennessee for the river. What do you love, Jack? Do you want to eat, buddy? Tell me what you would like, my friend. What can I do for you? There we go. Would you like the light on? Or should we do relight? There. Woo! Megan says, Jed, did you have a good Christmas? I had great Christmas. I love that you had a great Christmas, Megan. Jed says, yeah. I just have to have the mic close to my mouth to speak loud, that's all. And Megan says, that is great, Jed. It is. Jed says, yes. I had a great Christmas and I spent the evening with my brother. Aw. I can't quite figure out if there's an I in there or is that Oregon? We'll just go with Oregon. I love your house decor. Thanks. It's pure desperation and 40-year-old stuff. And yes, I do love my stuff. Thank you. Megan and Jed, do you guys follow each other? I don't think Megan really puts a bunch of content out. She's got a picture. I've seen a picture of Megan before, maybe just her profile photo. Jen says, I did an afternoon live that is still processing right now. Mine from yesterday is too. Vecta, hello. Oh, mommy loves you. Jack says, thank you. Oh, turn the light on. He's like, oh, gotta start itching now. Today, Jack is not in bed. No, Vecta. He had to go out this morning, first thing. We went out yesterday for, well, we went to the dog park first, and then we went to the dinosaur park. So he was catching up on his drinking water this morning. His schedule's off a little bit. Oh my gosh, these boots. I love them, but they're a little hard to get off. There we go. There we go. Easy on yourself, buddy. Almost like he's punching himself in the jaw. Be easy, my love. Be easy. Be easy. Be easy. Yuck. Yuck, Jack. You're just yuck. Should I turn that off down a little bit in the background? Yes. Sure, I will. Oh, thanks, Hector. I got them when everything was cheap, and to get them now, they're like 3 times the price. So I only wear them occasionally. Otherwise, I just wear my regular green boots. But yeah, they're gonna go back in their box. You know what's really funny is that what's really funny is that I remember cleaning those boots and putting them away in the box and just being, I even polished them, I shined them up real good. And when I went to get them out yesterday, they were dirty and like just barely wiped down. I'm highly suspicious that somebody borrowed them. But I am grateful they put them back, so I'm not going to complain too much. Or I could just be crazy and maybe I did that. But I remember differently. Let me tell you some of the stuff I did to my mom. I'm just grateful I got my stuff back. Huh, Bubba? We have a general love for bees. Huh, Jackie? You're awful dark, buddy. Oh, look at you. Hello. Hello there. I gotta blow my nose. Hang on a minute. Yes, that is so much better. Hi, Zed. Good morning. Baba, be easy on yourself, please. Be gentle. He's going to Kimmy today, and she's going to tell me, he's got dry skin. And I'm going to say, what do I do? That's why I don't bathe him every day. Huh. Don't get no knots before you go, because she will be mad at me. I can't have Kimmy ever mad at me because I love her so much. And you love her. And why do you... Your breath stinks. You stink. You stink. All right, you're a good boy. He does have a knot back here that I gotta try to cut out. Huh. I don't want to get in trouble with the groomer. Are we good? Oh, right here? Is that what you would like? I love you, Jackie. That's what you smell like. See, it's obviously time to go to the groomer. It's obviously time you smell. The baths I give are not quite as good. I'm just so grateful to have gotten him into the tub. Okay, I cannot read that anymore. Let's go over here. Hi, Flora. Oh, thank you for the like, Amadian. Maybe I left the box open in the dust. It wasn't dust, it was mud. I wish I could say it was dust. It was mud. Becca said they got a lot of slime stickers, photo cards of K-pop and CDs. Nice. Morning too. It's what, oh, I don't know what, about 10 a.m. for you, Flora? Hi, James Clark. Woof, woof, woof. Megan, if you go to Jed's, did you post it, Jed? Was it on your community? Jed posted all the stuff he got for Christmas. I did see it. Yeah, settle down, John. Jed says, I try to sing my song that I wrote with my beauty poem last night too. I love that. I love that you write poems, Jen. I think that's awesome. Flora says, how was Christmas? Christmas was very different for me this year, but I'm not going to complain about it. How was it for you, Flora? How was spending time with your kids? Vecta says, now I know who did it. Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Megan says yes, and Jed says yes. The only thing not posted was the Keurig. The Keurig. Keurig? What a weird word. If you say it so many times, it just never sounds right. But everything else is on there posted. Yeah, that's why I was saying, Megan, you should, you and Jed should definitely subscribe to each other so you can see what's going on. Jed is pretty good about letting us know when he's going to go live streaming, and he shared about his Christmas gifts. Good morning, Maddie. No Frills, No Mercy says, quick hello, dealing with baby. Much love, Kat. Much love to you and Jordy and Chloe. And you're going to have to give me the names of all the other children so I can just name them off by heart. And the little stars by the redheads, okay? We love you, Maddie. All right. Caught up. Ooh, look at that. Look at me go, Jack. You're so cute. Where are you going now? Ugh. I got a boogie stuck in my nose. Let's see what he's up to. He's going to think about eating, to be honest. What do you think, Jack? Time to eat? Could it possibly be? What? Don't worry about the TV. It's not that big of a deal. Aw, Zed says Mousy is watching, Jack. I love that. No, I just made it for you. Hi, Joshua. Jack is an Irish setter. I think in some countries they call him a red setter. Yes, thank you, Zed. Jed says, I just subscribed to your channel, Megan. Correct, Chopper. You know, I always hear people say, I remember, or when I was a kid, talking about Irish setters. And that was exactly my story too. When I was a kid, there were these two beautiful Irish setters. And gosh, are our kids going to be able to say that? No, I plan to change that. I'm bringing back the Irish setter single-handedly. That would be kind of my dream. We could start an Irish setter club of the Appalachias. Says not doing well, but things will change. They always do. That's a good thing about being down is, you know, where else can you go but up? Amanda, good morning. Amanda says, hi, chat, and he is so beautiful and sweet. He sure is. I think so, too. Joshua says, my first time ever hearing of an Irish setter. Exactly. I need to change that. This must be fixed immediately. Joshua, you should see him out in the sun. The sun is the only thing that does a true redhead justice. They like go together. They activate each other. No, that's not true. I think a redhead is activated by the sun. Unless they go up in flames every time they go out in the sun. That's not me, though. I don't know where that came from. I guess the whole redheads are soulless kind of thing. Wow, cat. She can go dark. All right, I'm gonna go sit down for a minute and just behave myself. Stop while I'm ahead. Sorry, Jack. Sorry to interrupt. You're fine, and I'm not going anywhere. Zed says, my mom's second husband had an Irish setter. Can't forget the porcupine quills. Oh my gosh, twice. I can only believe, I really believe that. Because they're so curious. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's crazy, Zed. Amanda says, Papa eating dinner. This is the first time he's awake in many, many months of watching him adorable pup. Has it been that long? I've only been out of work 4 weeks. I feel like he was awake before. Well, I don't know. You'll see him act differently. When I start getting ready for work, he'll definitely act differently. In a couple of days. He will. At a certain point, he gets up on the bed and he hides. He's like, don't see me. Don't put me in my bed. Poor buddy. Joshua said, I was going to say Jack's fur is beautiful. Ramon's son, good morning. I'm glad you're back. Don't be sorry. Vector says Jack is looking at my soul. Aw. I missed you too. I hope you had a really good Christmas, Ramon's son. Zed says Mousy is trying her hardest to pet Jack tonight. I bet you she wants to pet him with a nail or two. Jack loves cats. He's just a big galoop. So he needs a cat or a kitten with claws to teach him to, you know, be gentle. He needs a couple porcupine quills to learn a lesson. But it's all. I was so impressed, Zed, when he saw that little chihuahua come at him yesterday afternoon. How gentle Jack was. Oh my gosh. My heart was just so filled with love. What a good boy he is, man. And that little chihuahua just knew it. It was like, this big rig dog is not going to hurt me. Ramonson says, I did eat a lot. What did y'all do? Me and Jack went to a dog park first, and then we went to a dinosaur park. Becca says, I'm in the roof. Zed says, no quills. Zed says, yes, that was awesome. Ramonson says, he is a good boy, Mom. I know. I'm just so impressed with him every day. I'm glad, Zed. I'm glad to hear that. You know, I was doing it to just not fall into depression over my own Christmas. Just to kind of do something really different. So I'm glad that helped you too. It did help me. It helped me not focus on, you know, what I felt like was missing, which was my family. One of my favorite Thanksgivings was before we moved from Florida. We invited everybody we worked with who didn't have family. We went and got them after work, and we all just had Thanksgiving together, and everybody that could brought something. And it was one of the best Thanksgivings I have ever freaking had. I would love to be able to do that for a lot of people. I'd love to be able in a situation to be trusting enough to do that for a lot of people. Thank you, Zen. Ramonson says, I'll just chill here listening. That's a good idea, because sometimes I ramble and I get lost. And then I'm like, oh, what was the question? Vector says, is Ramon's son your real child? Ramon's son is real. There's a real person behind that screen name. I'm glad Jack ate. Yay. Did you get it all, buddy? Time for some water, I know. We won't follow him into the bathroom. Zed said, I was pretty bummed out yesterday, but you made it more better. I love the more better. Hi, beautiful village food. Good morning. Ramon's son says, love 100%. Thank you for the like, beautiful village. How are you? Village food, remind me, where do you live? Where do you come from? I'm going to put you on my list of places that have visited my channel. And I feel like where you were from was a Stan. Something Stan. But I could be totally wrong. I often am totally wrong, even though I believe I'm always right. Ramon's son, you're funny. Is it Pakistan? Village food season. Vector says, Cat, did you see the pic of Michael? I don't, ow, gosh, Jack. I did see the pic. I thought it was amazing. I've never seen such a thing. Jack was trying to get, oh goodness. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh my God, did you hear that? That was the biggest burp ever. You are so funny, Jack. Those are the clean sheets. Leave them alone. Ramon says, just be careful, y'all. Why? Oh my gosh. Are you okay, buddy? You're starting to worry me just a little bit. He feels good, apparently. He feels really good. Ramon son, do you like that word? Goodbye, Jack. You're a nuisance. Goodbye. I'm leaving you. I am leaving you, sir. In fact, you're right. He was being himself. Flora said, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Same to you, Flora. Hi, Ashley. Ashley said, he is such a cutie. Thank you. Ramon said, I'm here, Jack. I'm here for you, buddy. What are you doing? Oh, Baba, you're so cute. Oh, another bird. Wow. Wow, sir. That's quite a bit. In fact, this says help. Michael is eating my hair. Yeah, you should get some help because you know what happens. Oh, well, Michael's not a cat. But he might have hairballs. All right. Are we going to play this game now, Jack? Oh, rude. Hi, Bay. There we go. There we go. There's my boy. That's a good boy. Ramon says, please be nice to us. Don't judge. He's our boy. What did Bay say? Bay is usually okay. Well, I'm glad he's doing his job today. To look cute. Thank you, Ramon son. Jack, did you hear that? Ramon son says you're doing your job today. Good job, friend. I'm just getting the eye over here, the evil eye. Kimmy's going to take care of that for you. Your feet are going to look so beautiful. No more Dr. Seuss feet. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to Dr. Seuss feet, okay? Because they will be gone by this evening. He will be polished. Perfect nails, perfect foot pads. Does anybody want foot pics? Before they get changed. We might do before and after foot pics for our top tier level members. Only feet. Jack might even wear knee socks. Hi, roller skater, Texas girl. Yes, he's an Irish setter. Brolio, hello. There you are, Bay. Kissy bear. Be nice, we will call the cops. We will not call the cops. We want as little attention as possible. Thank you. Jack says no. We don't do that. Say no, no, no. That is frowned upon here, sir. Roller Skater says, I had one in 1977, beautiful dog. See, I was just talking about how I'm getting another one, and I may breed her a couple times just because there's so many stories about I used to see Irish setters, or when I was a kid, or way back when. But the kids today don't say anything about Irish setters because there's not so many of them around. Wow. And by the way, did you know I'm allergic to Jack? Just waiting on my medication, doc. Give me a call, man. Give me a call. Give me my medicine. Yes, said he needs to have his ears clean. I agree. That's why he's going to the groomer. And I swear, I do try. I know how to clean a dog's ears. I worked at a vet's office. I was pretty good at what I did. But this dog is crazy. Look at him. He's like, back up, Mom. He's very opinionated. Let me help you. Wait, I don't know if you're getting the angle I'm getting. Let's let him relax a minute. That face, he's so untrusting. Jack, honey, let me help you. Let me help. What do you mean? What is this? What is this? Stay back 2 feet, ma'am. Ridiculous. So this is why I don't do Jack's ears, because even trying to put medicine, he's a wild man. And he does not act like that for other people. Cleaning your cat's ears is a chore, so you understand. Dogs are scary. Oh no. This rabid pit bull. Be careful. Oh no. Where? Where's the rabid animal? Oh, it's me right here, right? Yes. I'm more rabid than this creature. For sure. More Walker said itchy, yes. Jack has really, really dry skin. Well, it's not really, but it's enough that makes him itchy. And every time I take him to the groomer, she tells me he's got really dry skin. So I don't bathe him unless it's an absolute necessity. And I feed him quality food, even though he always has gas. Huh, Jack, poor boy. We slept butt to butt the other day, and he had gas. It was funny. It was really funny. Zed says, my Tarkus loved ear cleaning. Really? Well, I mean, I have all sorts of excuses of why I raised Jack the way I did. But we will do better with the next puppy. Like, she will be easy to clean. She will be easy to put a cute little shirt on. She's just going to be Mama Star. See, Jack's like, he doesn't want it. He's not interested in it. Yes, Ramon son, I'm sorry. I told you sometimes I just start talking and lose my mind. Ramon son says, what do you think about a liner? What kind of eyeliner? Eyeliner? I'm for eyeliner. I'm all for it. Girl's best friend, eyeliner, right there. I could do with everything. I could lose everything but eyeliner. What about you? Is that what you were talking about, Ramon son? Boo, Eddie. Was that boo or boo? No, a liner, a pad undie liner. I don't think about it, to be honest. I think of it as little as possible, thank you. I don't know what you're asking. Aw, Jack is done. He might need a blankie. We could do that. I don't believe that will be. Well, he did eat, so he may be very tired now. Zed says, oh my gosh, Mousy. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Ramon's son. Vector says, Jack and Michael do the same thing, sniff everything, and stretch so much. I think you should make videos of Michael, Vector. I think it would be awesome. I think you should definitely explain Michael's, did you say it's dwarfism? I think that would be really, really interesting for people. People would want to watch that. Say, what does an Irish setter with dwarfism look like? Go watch Vecta's channel, because Vecta has the info and the proof and the cute little pics. Huh. Yes. Yes. Here's your song. Yep, he's done. Done. I think I saw Rosie. I did see Rosie. Hi, Rosie. I'm good. How are you? You came to say hi before for a little before I sleep. Okay. Well, hello, my dear. We are good, Rosie. Zed says, Mousy hit my phone, and I took a screenshot of Jack. Funny. Rosie says, aw, Jack's cold. Me too. Vector said I could, but I cannot post more videos. I don't know why. It's interesting. I'm sorry. Colin, hello. Our Christmas was good. How about you? Aw, Merry Christmas, Frenchie. How are you? It's good to see you. I was waiting for Village Food Season to tell me where he was from. That's why I had this notebook out. Speaking of Village Food Season, have you guys seen Shahi? Shahi's Kitchen. She is a beautiful woman. One of the most pretty women I've ever seen, and just the sweetest, sweetest thing. Oh, I love her. Dang, Ramon's son. Raulio says, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. My well wishes. Thank you so much. I hope you did too. You're right over there, Jack. Mike says, I'm trapped in bed between a pup and a kitten. I love that. While I watch a pup under a blanket. Funny, right? That is just adorable. Frenchie Frostbite says, have you ever tried oatmeal dog shampoo? It's for dogs with dry skin. Yes, but the whole point is I don't bathe Jack. I have bathed Jack twice in his 5 years, maybe once when he was a puppy. So 3 times in 5 years, and the last 2 have been in the past 4 months. Just because, you know, I know one of the worst things you can do for dry skin is overbathe them, which I would have a tendency to do. I'm actually really proud of myself for not going overboard. But yes, I do have some oatmeal shampoo, and I know the groomer uses really sensitive shampoo on him. Broken in them. I'm sorry. Rosie said, hit the like button and subscribe. Show Cat and Jack some love. If you like and subscribe, they'll stay warm for the night. Thank you so much, Rosie. You're so cute. Yes, Vecta. Vecta says, Cat, a question. Frenchie says, I see. I've already forgotten what I said, Frenchie. Really? Ramon's son, what happened? I don't know Ramon's son to be disrespectful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I guess, maybe it was time. I kind of feel like Ramon's son did that once before, like he comes in and he kind of tries you for a little while, and then we're cool. And then I feel like he came in the other day and was kind of like just typing nonsense, and then he's like, hey, it's me, Ramon's son again. Fecta says, is Ramon your child in IRL? I have 2 children, 2 girls, 2 grown girls. So no, Ramon's son is my in Cat's Chat world son, who sometimes needs to be put in timeout, but we still love him. Hi, Star Tess. Merry Christmas and good morning or good afternoon to you. Thank you for stopping by, Star Tess. Enrique Rodriguez says, I was at my sister's house and she said this was the last Christmas for her elderly dog. Oh, yeah, that's sad. That's really sad. It's one of the hardest things for me, especially. I'm sure everybody, one of the hardest things about having pets. And I'm sorry. Thank you for the love, Star Tess. Zed says, no, Ramon's son is not her son. Rosie says, I didn't want to put him in timeout unless you wanted me to. Listen, this is a moderator of the community, so community moderated, so I trust you guys. And I just kind of, yep, that's it. I just keep going. I just keep it moving. Hi, D808. It is an Irish setter. Right, Irish setter or Cocker Spaniel. It's an Irish setter. He's a big boy. He's just hiding under the covers like he's little. He's like a transformer. I always remark about how little Jack can be on a bed. And then when he wants to stretch out, he takes up the whole bed. It's pretty amazing. He's just tall enough to make a dance partner. Zed says he kept on. I had to put Ramon's son in timeout. I trust you. Rosie says, Ramon's son, you are loved, but you need to respect others, so take time to yourself and come back with better and respectful energy, please. D8 says, beautiful. Jack says, thank you. That is true, Rosie. I cannot complain about Jack's behavior because I created this. But he really is. Even though I spoil the heck out of him and treat him more like a human than he actually is, he's a remarkably good dog. Yesterday at the park, I don't really keep up with his training, but when I told him to sit, he sat. I was so proud of him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, good dog. I would definitely recommend an Irish setter for anybody. Enrique says, I work with an Irishman who sits a lot. Is that sit? D8 says he looks content. Yeah, I think he is. I would say so. Vecta says, Cat, can you adopt me? Maybe not this time around. Nikki Lee, or Nisi Lee. Was it your grandfather who called you that? Merry Christmas, my friend. It's good to see you. Very, very good to see you. It's been a while. If you guys are not connected, You should get connected with Nikki Lee. Are you still live streaming early in the morning? Oh, you're one of the reasons I started live streaming in the morning, because I always watched you and you had a good crowd. Merry Christmas to you too, though. D8 says, how old is he? Jack is 5. Rosie says, he makes you feel better when you're sad. I love Jack. Oh, we love you, Rosie. Becca loves to say, Jack is staring at my soul with his eyes closed. He's very talented like that. Everybody's saying hi to Nikki. What do you think, Jack? Your pet goes live while you're sleeping. I love that idea. That's great. Somebody mentioned that to me, but I'm like, no, me and Jack sleep together, so that'd be a little awkward. I'm not one to sleep on camera. That would make me very uncomfortable. That's a great idea, Nisi. Did he peek at you guys? Probably because I moved over here. He keeps an eye on me. Huh, Bubba? Always keeping a little bit of an eye on me. Hmm? Yeah. Stay away. Are you pushing me away again? You're so cold-hearted. I can take a message. That's fine. It's fine, Jack. I don't care. You don't hurt my feelings none. Oh, gosh. No, he did for 48 minutes. No sound or pick. Interesting. Alvecta says, Feliz Navidad a todos? I don't know that last part. Rosie says, oh, Jack has the warmth that no one has. That no one has. No offense. I'm not quite sure. That was really sweet, though. Nikki says, oh, you woke with your live on. Oh, I get it now. D8 says, he's just checking on Mama. I think that's what it is. Vecta says, oh, sorry, wrong language. You are just showing off because you know how bad I am with languages. I see you, Vecta. What did you say? You speak like 4 languages? Whatever. Zed said, I saw that, Nikki, and is laughing. Did you see it, Zed? That's great. Nikki says, Smoke went to doggy jail. Oh, no. Vecta said, be straight back. We will be here. Another hour and 10 minutes, it seems. Unless the whole world just shuts down and the internet goes down. And have you guys considered that? What would you do if the internet went down for about 3 days? Do you have a plan? Do you have good books? Oh my gosh, Rosie, thank you so much. Thank you, Rosie. Oh, Rosie says, Jack, I love you. D8 says, does he like cats? He loves cats. He had a cat. Jack is just a big dog, and he gets excited. And our cat that we had was, he had no claws. And what Jack needs is a cat with claws to just, keep him in line, to remember he's got big old paws. But he truly does. Look, I was telling Zed, how is Jack so calm and sweet around a tiny Chihuahua but get so excited and want to, play rough with a cat. What's up? Yes, had. Yes, it went with my ex. He didn't kill the cat, I swear. Nisi said, I went, I can't make up my mind what I'm calling you, Nikki, because everybody calls you Nikki. Nikki says, I went live after and love you, Jack. Thank you so much, Nikki. T8 says, 3-day fishing trip. I missed that. Zed says, yes, I saw that, Nikki. Rosie says, no wolf Wi-Fi. I can't, LOL, unless I do art or write music. Nikki's got 3 cats. Thank you again for the jewels, Rosie. That was really sweet. And there's some love from Flora. Trying to think of the most cats I had. Probably just 2. 2 was the most cats I could handle with dogs. T8 says, okay, phew. No, oh my gosh. I'd be brokenhearted. No. Sid says, when I move, I will drop off Bob and Mousy. Yes, as long as they have claws. I would foster your cats till you got settled, Zed. Rosie said some more. Thank you so much, Rosie. Gosh. I was like, am I looking at the same thing? What just happened? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Even though I hate litter boxes, like, oh, that's the one thing. Litter boxes are the pits. Does Jack have a 4-legged best friend? Well, he did. Willow was his best friend for a while and she passed. So, we are looking for a new 4-legged best friend in the new year when the time is right and the situation is right, and maybe, around spring when babies are born. D8 says cats stink. Facts. Rosie says you're welcome. And Rosie says Jack has all the gems because he is the sweetest gem I've seen. Aw, that is so great. Zed says, I hate litter boxes. Yeah, I think we all do. Is that Jakaya? Cute dog, thank you. Rosie says, Zed, welcome to my group. And Jakaya says, so sorry for your loss. Thank you. And Jakai sent some jewels. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was very nice of you. We appreciate you. Oh, rest in peace, Willow, yes. She was my girl. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Wow, thank you. Winter Heart, wow, that was amazing. What? That was great. Thank you so much. I'm glad I looked over to my phone. It was a really cool jewel. I really, good for YouTube. I hear TikTok has some really great stuff like that, so it's about time YouTube does some fun stuff. And that was really, what? Look at this cat in the box. I wish I wish I could screen record. How cute. Oh my gosh. Thank you for sharing that. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. Hi, Jim. No, stop with the Frenchie. Oh my goodness. Is that a Frenchie? Oh my, so cute. It is a Frenchie. That was a wow. Thank you. That was great. Thank you. And blessings, yes, Flora. Hiya, Jim. Jakaya, that was so fun. Thank you, thank you. And guess what? Look at the gym thing. Oh, the 6-7, that was really cool. Thank you. Jakaya is amazing for sure. Yeah, it was all just amazing and so adorable. I wonder when you hit replay if that stuff will come back up so you can see it again. Jakaya said you missed it, and you're welcome. I may have missed something. Ooh. They don't replay, unfortunately. Wow. That's sad, because you can make a whole short out of fun little stuff like that. That's really neat. Flora sending some love, and Zed said yes. Thank you, Jakaya. Janine says hello. Hello, Janine. Jakaya, thank you for the floating heart. Aw. Jakaya says this is for your dog. Aw, thank you. Jack says I feel like I should wake him up for you. D8 says, well, blessings to Cat, Jack, and everyone in chat. Blessings to you too. Season's greetings to you. And thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the other floating. Kaya, you were just like being Santa to us today. Thank you. I kept joking. Jack is having a bad day because Santa missed our house yesterday. But, you know, Jakaya's making it up for it today. Thank you so much. Rosie says, bye, everyone. Love to all. See you guys. Good night. Or should I say good morning? I think it's good night for you for a while, right? We love you, Rosie. And yes, sweet dreams. Thank you for hanging out with us for a little while. Jakaya says you're welcome. Jim is sending love, and Jakaya's laughing. And Zed says good night to Rosie. There we go, another one. Thank you, Jakaya. Rosie says good night to Zed. Jakaya says that one was to everyone. Thank you. Oh, more floating hearts. Oh. Thank you, thank you. Wow. Rosie says, my time is the same as yours, Kat, but I sleep late if I don't have school. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm just trying to get out of that habit now. I've been off of work for so long that I've taken to going right back to sleep after live streaming. I woke up at 10 o'clock last night and I'm like, did I just live stream and have I gone back to sleep? What time is it? What am I doing? My times were so confused. What breed is Jack? Jack is an Irish setter. Dog looks like Trump? I don't think so. Jakaya says, yeah. Matthew says, hi, can I see your face? Sure, go to my channel. And I have some shorts with my face in it. Colby, thank you so much. Oliver says, there's that beautiful little red setter again. Thank you. Hello, welcome again. Araya, the rescue dog, says, I thought he was a setter. You're right. Thank you, Colby. Rosie sending love before she goes. Thank you for that's really pretty, Rosie. Jakaya says, like your face with hearts. Thank you. Matthew says, I did that. What did you do, Matthew? I missed it. Oh, you went to my channel and saw my face? Well, there you go. Jim says, beautiful dog. Thank you. Oliver says, red setter males can get quite big. Jack is, he's always had some digestive issues. So he is like, he runs about 67 pounds. And I think he tops is around 70. Jakaya says, I have a dog too. What kind of dog do you have? I imagine the female will probably be the same size that Willow was. Willow was like 40 to 50 pounds. Oh, Jakaya, you have an English Mastiff. Okay. I had a just a regular Mastiff. Well, our family did. We talked about him the other day. His name was Shiloh. Big dog. Liked to stand over little kids. It was very scary looking, but he was very gentle. Oh, no, Matthew. Oh, your voice is very hippie, soft, Beatles. Love that. Thank you. Jakaya's laughing. Love those Mastiffs. Such fun dogs. Oh, slobbery though, right? And when they drink water, Jack does the same thing. It's like he has, well, he does. Let's be honest, he has these flabby cheeks that holds water. So when he goes and drinks, these flabby cheeks, they hold water. And he carries it all through the house. Well, he's really tired, huh? That park did him in. Funny. Funny boy. Where is your head at, Jack? I swear, he keeps moving on me. Thank you, Jakaya. Thank you, thank you. Wow, you're pretty awesome. But we made the day pretty awesome. Oliver says the last time I remember knowing one was in the early 80s, and he was the town stray, and his name was McGregor. A stray Irish setter, that is a crime. Araya said, I had a Gordon setter many years ago named Duke. Beautiful nature for a big dog. Oh, I love that. Thank you for the jewels, Jakaya. You're amazing. Matthew said you could whisper in my ear. You're funny. Jakaya says, got one more thing. I'm holding my breath. Thank you for the last floating heart. Jakaya, you are amazing, and you were such a gift to us. And by the way, I'd love you either way, but thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You've been a lot of fun this morning. Matthew says, I love your long, okay, thank you. Flora says, bye, Cat and Jack. Bye, everyone. Blessed day. Blessed day to you too, Flora. We love you. I hear something out front or out back. I'm glad you know, Jakaya. Wayne, hello, good morning. Zed is sending love to Flora. Jakaya says, love your videos. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go just check. Check the noise. And lower those. Yes, we did. That was very helpful. Okay. Oh no, house is just creaky and bouncy. Thanks, Wayne. It's not normally. Like when I use my mom voice, I usually try to mute myself. Jakaya says, you are the best. No, you are the best. Or if you see the best in me, it's just a reflection back at you, my friend. That is funny. The best YouTuber. I love that. Thank you. Funny, funny. Jackie, are you okay? Why the long face, dude? I feel like I want to move this. Jakaya says, I have to go. Well, Jakaya, I hope you subscribe so you can find me again. And if you subscribe, I don't know if you have a channel, but leave me a message that you did, and I will subscribe back to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for hanging out. We love you. Sid says, a horse walks into a bar. Mm-hmm. Yes. Sid, I never did find out what all your clues were about. Speaking of, speaking of a horse walks into a bar, I don't know if this is another clue that I'm supposed to figure out because you know I'm terrible at it. I miss so many things. The clues are right there, and I miss them. Bye, Jakaya. The bartender asks, why such the long face? Mm-hmm. Mario, hello. Jakaya says, see you later. Next time, I'm watching you. Okay. Here we go. We'll lock you into place. Jakaya says, I'm going to miss you. We will miss you too. You made our morning. Yes, the pineapple. There was more too. There was like 3 clues, wasn't there? What the heck? All right, I'm gonna grab my jacket because it's cold again. Jakaya says, no, I meant see you next time. Yes. Okay. There we go. Good. Good deal. All right, maybe I must stick some water on for coffee. Jack, you're still here? Still doing the same thing? Good boy. Matt is alive, says Matt is back in the chat. How about that? I was wondering. I was about to start asking if you were still in the background. We love you. We hope you had a good Christmas, Matt. I see you sneak in when I go try to make a cup of coffee. Jack is wide awake. Aren't you, Bubba? You're just giving me a look. Can we turn you a little closer to your eyeballs? Nope. Excuse me. How rude. Nina. Hello, Nina. I don't know what that means. Hi, Lindsay. Yes, it is a dog. Sure is. Ooh, I've been drinking a ton of coffee. A crap load. Zed, Matt is alive is not the same Matthew that was here earlier. Different peeps, man. Yum, 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 yum. Huh, Jack? Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Matt says, it was nice, a bit strange, but overall it was nice. I fell at my physical therapist's office on Wednesday, and I think that I dislocated my shoulder on my weak side. Lots of pain, but it could have been much worse. So this was on Wednesday. When can you get back to the doctor and have them look at that shoulder? Yeah, ouch, it says. But you need to have that looked at. Jakaya is back. Wow. Welcome back. Oh, Jack, are you watching TV? Oh, Jack's on TV. That's what it is. His walk on the beach at Ormond Beach in Florida. Or maybe even since it's the day after Christmas and some things are open, maybe you could get looked at today, Matt. I'm making a movie on my YouTube channel, Jakaya says. Are you? Do you have a YouTube channel, Jakaya? I'm going to have to go over to my laptop and look at it. Matt is alive says, I don't know. I'm going tomorrow to the Walmart to get a sling. I will hopefully just have to wear that for a couple of weeks. But if it, maybe it could be put back into place and not be painful. And I would, oh, day after Christmas? This is return day at Walmart. Walmart. The evil empire. I used to work for Kmart and I called Walmart the evil empire. Tried to warn y'all about the evil empire, but nobody would listen to me back in the day. Jakaya says, yeah. Sid says, got up to pee, and Bob and Mousy finally opened their Christmas presents. Aw, did you get that on video? Did you? Oh, you got them presents too. Sad. Matt is alive says, I don't have any of my slings from years ago, but whatever, that happens, right? Takai says, called Squid Game Season 2. You like that? I copied it from a Squid Game show. It's what you're putting on your YouTube channel. I see. Matt is alive says, Evil Empire. Pretty much, yeah. I've seen what they do. Some behind the scenes, but I don't want to get fired from my job, so. Zed says, I don't do Walmart. That's really great if you can, and I know a lot of people like that. Unfortunately, some people can't afford to not do Walmart. And sometimes it's the only place. Because the grocery stores, man, they are expensive. Jakaya says, yes. Okay, yes, I was going over to my laptop to check out what you got going on, Jakaya. Go to channel. You're so cute. I am subscribed to you. Okay, I have you up and I will look for your video when it's done uploading. Your mom works at Walmart. Aw, I'm sorry. I'm sorry because you know what? Nothing against your mom. Walmart should treat their employees a lot better than they do too. Your mom deserves to be treated much, much better than she is. And paid much, much better. And when they raise her pay, they shouldn't cut her hours. I know all about it. Sid says, only have one grocery store, save a lot. Well, there you go. I remember Save a Lot. When I was a teenager and my mom had a daycare, I'd go to Save a Lot for her. I knew every aisle. We had a list, and she would tell me what she needed, and I'd write it down by which aisle. When you go in the door to the next aisle, I knew everything by heart. Mahira, hello, good morning. Takaya says it's okay. Oh, it's a trailer and it's a short. I'm going to say Squid Game Season 2 trailer. Okay. Like I said, I have your channel up and I will look for you when you have it all done. I'm really good, Mahira. How are you? Season's greetings, my friend. Matt is alive says, yeah, I have to because they are only one that is convenient. That's it. Mahira says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Matt is alive says, Winco Foods is my favorite grocery store for the most part. I've never heard of that. Mahira says, I am good too. I'm glad to hear that. Oh my gosh. What a morning. It's been a really lovely morning. And except for this channel keeps coming up on my TV. It's unacceptable. I thought it was kind of funny, and then they started getting a little racist, and I was like, oh, I just don't feel good about watching this anymore. Do you ever do that? Like, find a channel you really like, and then they start kind of letting out their true colors, and you're like, oh, this doesn't feel good. It's so unfortunate. Jakaya says, I'll be back. I am about to work on trailer 2. Okay. trailer 2 of it. And Alan's Overture says, what? Are you rolling your eyes at me? Oh my gosh, you are a mirror. Okay, Mattis Live says, Winco Foods is a West thing. That's probably why I don't know it. I'm an East thing. Mira says, who's sitting in the chair beside the Christmas tree? Deborah. Deborah, big Deborah. I was going to say something, but I think it's funny, but it could sound unkind, and I don't want to be unkind. That was not my intention. I've been thinking about this. Sometimes I think things are funny and don't realize how they could be kind of hurtful. So I'm trying to be more thoughtful. But Big Deborah, Bridget Anderson, good morning. My sweet friend who comes in every morning and brings blessings. Thank you, Bridget Anderson. Hi, little bro. Merry Christmas. Mahira says, Merry Christmas, by the way. I said season's greetings to you, my friend. I realize I have been walking around a lot, so you may have missed what I've been saying. And I ramble so much, so who knows? Aw, little bro says, give Jack a jolly treat for me. Okay, I will. When he's ready for one. He just ate. But thank you for the thought. That's so sweet of you, little bro. I hope you had a really great Christmas. Miriam says, sometimes unkind people are the most funny and best people to hang out with. I don't know. Mahira says they never fail to entertain. Little Rose says, gonna head to bed. Just thought I'd drop by. Have a good one and happy holidays. Little Rose, thank you. I appreciate you just thinking of us and thinking, hey, let's go by and say hi to Cat and Jack. Thank you for that. Wow. Thank you for thinking of us. We appreciate you so much. Happy holidays to you too. Zed says, I can be your huckleberry. Nope. Somebody will get that, but not me. Jakaya says, I did good. I'm proud of you. And they're back. Thank you. And sweet dreams, little bro. You did good on it. I am glad to hear that. Mahira says, did you know it's around 10 to 11 Celsius every day here nowadays? Oh, no, I did not know. Zed is sending some love and thanks to Lil Bro. Dakaya says, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, Mahira says, I'll be back, Kat. Need to go to work. Okay. Jakaya says, are you where? Oh, where are you guys from? Thank you for that. You're so, so sweet. We're in the United States in Northeast Tennessee. We're close to North Carolina and Virginia. What about you, Jakai? Where are you from? You're close to New York. Okay. Originally from my mom, says Zed. I'm from America. Okay. Well, if you're close to New York, that makes sense. New Jersey. Okay, I have family in New Jersey. And when I talk about seeing the two Irish setters coming out the back door of my auntie's house, that was in New Jersey. And it was at the time of year where everything was just emerald green, as only New Jersey can do it. It says originally from my mom, but I live in Tennessee for now. Jakaya says everything you say is super cool. Thank you. And interesting. Wow. Thank you. I don't know if I'll be able to live with myself after today. Hey, Jack. I think Jack's gotten a little warmer. Kai says, what did you get for Christmas? I got a beautiful bookmark. It's not a regular paper bookmark. It's got some crystals on it. Oh, what did I get for Jack? I took Jack to the dinosaur park and the dog park yesterday. That was his gift. He had a really good time. You got a PS5? What? Really? How cool. You know what? I haven't played video games in a long time, but I really love just chilling out and watching somebody else play. And a phone. Wow. How great is that? And I'm sub on both to you. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Arusha says, I am so sad. Christmas is... Oh man, you left us hanging. So sad Christmas is... What? But anyways, hello, season's greetings. Happy holidays. I'm sorry you're sad about Christmas, something about Christmas. Jakai says, you're so cool and your dog is so cute and you are beautiful. You are beautiful. Thank you. Arusha says that Christmas is over. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. But it'll be here again in no time. Hi, Nino. Good morning. Arusha's just absolutely crying over Christmas being over. Nina says, oh gosh, you don't want to know what I ate. All right, I ate rice and lentils because I was being good, and then I couldn't stand it no more. So I ate 6 individual Little Debbie snacks yesterday from like noon to midnight. How's that for telling on myself? Thank you for that, Jakai. I just spent like 3,000 gems. Hee hee. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Jack. You should get up and say thank you for real. Yeah, I really, you had a great Christmas and you just passed that on, and you're amazing. Jakai says, Jack, who gave you some sleeping pills? Haha, it was that trip he took yesterday. I suppose, Jackie. I see you looking. I know you're not sleeping, sir. Ramon says, Mom, can I say sorry? Absolutely, my friend. Like I said, you don't even have to say sorry to me. I didn't see any of it. So, no sorries. Actually, Jack is sleeping. He's like, no, I'm tired. I'm tired from my trip to the dog park where there was a great big old German Shepherd who wanted to bully everybody. I shouldn't say that. They might watch because they're local. Their German Shepherd was very dominant. And Jack is a very submissive dog, very easy to get along with. He's like, I don't care how big you are, I will let you boss me around. But why does this 130-pound German Shepherd want to jump on Jack's back? That's not cool. So we let the dog park. And then we had a great time at the dinosaur park. The guy says, your dog is so funny, and he is so tired. He sure is. Ramon's son says, no, it's not a big deal. Well, no, you're back. That's what's great. The guy says, interesting. And Zed says, it's all good, Ramon. I love you guys. You're awesome. Cat Catwalk, what? Hello. Sleep doggy, good for doggy receiving love. That's true. Chris, hello. Hello, Chris. Ramon's son says, thank you, yup. I just landed myself in timeout for a little while. Sometimes we all, even myself, Ramon's son, one of the biggest things is sometimes I need to take a timeout. Even from chats. Like if I'm hanging out in somebody's chat and I find myself getting a little upset, it's time for me to take a time out. I absolutely make myself take timeouts in life. If I feel myself getting unrealistically emotional either way about anything, it's time to take a time out, check in, find out what's really going on. So timeouts are a good thing. Kai says, you're more awesome. Impossible. We are the same. We are the same, you and me. Catwalk says this dog is sleeping. I don't know if I could wake him up. Hey, Jack. Jack. Jack is so ignoring me. Irish setters are really good at that, by the way. I saw somebody else do a video about how his Irish setter was ignoring him. And I was like, okay, so it's not just my dog. Jakai says you don't have to be getting sad because we're always here for you. Aw. Ramon says, says, all good now. I'll just be a little quiet. I love you. It's all going to be okay. I promise. I promise, promise, promise. It's all going to be just fine. Huh, super puppy. Super sleepy puppy. And I can't go back to sleep. We had to take Jack to the groomer in a little bit. Jagai says, point of view, me, when I die in Fortnite. I don't know how to express that emoji. So how many hours will you sit and watch or play Fortnite at one time? Araya says Jack's dreaming. So cute. He sure is. I'm dreaming of little chihuahuas and big old German shepherds. And Jakai says 6, 7. What is 66? Is that 67 hours? Oh, surely not. Surely you mean 6 to 7 hours. Even that's a lot. Yeah? Wow. I think it's impossible to stay awake that long, isn't it? And Zed says, don't have to be quiet, Ramon. Just quit asking to see her feet. Oh, is that what he was asking? But wait a minute, Zen. I was just speaking about how for our top tier level members, for the end of year, Jack is going to do foot pics. So we did mention something around feet pics today. My bad. But for real, I think we're going to do that. I think that's funny as crap. What do you think, Jack? And by the way, do you know when Basleo gave away memberships, he didn't give away the cheap memberships? I really realized that last night and I was like, wow, we love him so much. Ramon says, gotta respect that. Zed says, thumbs up and is laughing. Yes, because Jack is going to the groomers. So right now he has kind of Dr. Susie feet. Huh, with all this hair. Look at all that hair. Wouldn't that sexy? Wouldn't people like to see those foot pics? Oh my gosh. Carl, good morning. You're from the Dublin airport. Really? Dublin airport computer? What is that? And good morning, Carl. Joshua says, I always miss your streams when you take Jack for walks. I always see his sleep streams. I will check out your walking streams. I'm going to try to do it more often just to make myself get out because I tend to stay in the house a lot, especially in the winter time. I'm a girl who loves the sun. I hate cold weather, so I tend to stay in too much in the winter. So yeah, I'm gonna try more on my days off, which will be, they won't be the weekends. It'll be in the middle of the week. But thanks for that, Joshua. Ramon's son says, you tell them, Mom, I should agree. Bridget says, asking to see someone's feet is gross. Listen, I am not above it. His little toilet is peeking. It's always good to just peek first for a little while. Survey the scene. First thing they teach you. Ramon's son says, it is gross, thank you. No judgments, man. I've said this before. I've had boyfriends with foot fetishes, and I was the recipient, and I did not have any complaints. So there. Gross or not. And maybe it wasn't my thing, but I can't say anything bad about it. Jack says, ew, no, not my feet. What do you think, Jack? Carl says there are PCs in the airport for people to use to print off things. Is that where you're, so that's where you're at, Carl? Interesting. Ramon says we got quiet. Nice. Its little toilet scoots slowly into living room, wearing shades and wristwatch on lid. You're funny. Nito says, Cat, what flavor, Little Debbie? Oh, that I was eating. It was Swiss rolls and, gosh, what are the other ones? Hang on. When I say everybody has an addiction, I'm not kidding. And when I joke about how many Little Debbies I eat, I'm not kidding. So, Nutty Buddies and Swiss rolls. Even Jack likes them. Maybe we could get Little Debbie since, yeah, maybe I could get Little Debbie to sponsor us. They might take offense at that, though. At my bastardization at Little Debbie. I've given her a problem. She has a monkey on her back. They may not appreciate that. Okay, so back to my problem, my addiction. I bought this the other day and ate it all by myself. They're empty. That's the last 6 that I ate yesterday. 3 and 3. Terrible, isn't it? It is my shame. But, you know what they say in AA? The first step is admitting you have a problem. Bridget says, good choice, both delicious. Nina says, so funny. Bridget says, I'm bad. I just now about to cook my dinner and it's 2:40 a.m. Takai says, I literally played Fortnite right now and my game is lagging so hard. Oh no, that sucks. It's Little Toilet says, I'm cool now, Miss Cat. With your shades, you definitely are. Jack is doing a promo, right, Becta? Nina says, Cat, you turned Little Debbie into... No, not Little Debbie. Big Deborah. 2 separate creatures. Huh, Jack, what do you think? Bridget says, I've only eaten snacks today, not legit food. See, Bridget, the thing is, I started off eating really healthy, really good for you kind of food, and I really enjoyed it. But I don't know what it is. I always ruin it, and I just can't keep her in the house. I cannot keep Little Debbie's snacks in my house because I can't resist. What was I thinking when I did it? I don't know. It was a weak moment. That's all I can say. She got me in a weak moment again. Ramon's son says, I'll help you. Vecta says, is a different room. I don't know. Ramon's son says, toilet is okay. We love Little Toilet. This Little Toilet is definitely okay. What will we do without Little Toilets? We'd still be digging holes and squatting over them in the backyard. Oh no. I know some people actually do, so I'm sorry. It's Little Toilet says, Nutty Buddy, Swiss roll. Little Debbie gets swole. Get your snackies straight stole. Check your stocking for the cold. Sweet treat, yeah. I'm reaching for multi goals. Done stepping on the scale. Ain't even seen it scroll. Everybody's fine, Ramon. Okay, you'll be quiet for us for a little. Sounds good, Ramon, son. It's little toilet. You are really good at that. I'm sorry I can't do it justice. Jack, what are you watching, buddy? Are you watching yourself? He is. He misses the walks on the beach. Me too. Me too, Jackie. We need to live somewhere tropical where we could just walk around the island. You're an excellent rap MC. That's not true, but thank you. Bridget says, I feel bad. I've barely been going live lately. Oh gosh. Is that K of Gore or Cough Gore? Hello, I'm sorry. And Bridget, have you just not felt like it, or you've just been busy? I mean, it has been a holiday and it's perfectly fine for you to take time off. Take time for yourself, especially since you work, girl. Vecta says Michael is now a burrito. I love that. Jack would not let me make him a burrito. I'm lucky he lets me cover him. There he goes. There's a truer reflection of Jack on the bed, taking up the bed. Zed says, don't feel bad, Bridget. No, you should not. Okay, Jakai says, I'm going to be right back. I'm playing with somebody on Fortnite. Have a lot of fun. Bridget says, for some reason, I haven't felt like it lately. I'm hoping to get myself back into it like I used to. I get it. I get like that when I'm making shorts, because that's basically all I do is for content is make shorts. Sometimes I'm just not feeling very creative and I just don't want to. So I really enjoy it when I am in the mood. Well, I hope you find some inspiration very soon for whatever. Ramon's son says, it's perfect. It's okay. No judgment. I'm here. I'll just be quiet. Don't worry. I won't go anywhere. Okay, dear. Ed says, bed hog. He is. Sometimes he curls up in this tiny little ball. It's very deceiving. Vecta says, the lights. Bridget says, I keep telling myself that I really need my 3,000 hours. Zed says, just be yourself. Bridget says, always myself. I will get back on watch lists and stuff. It's easier for me to do it when I'm going back to work because it's like part of my ritual. I'll go turn on somebody's watch list in the living room before I leave for work. And I let it run all day. And when I come home for lunch, I will restart it. So you will be top of my list, Bridget, but don't stress, girl. It'll happen when it's time. If you burn yourself out, then, you know, what good are you? What good are you, huh? I don't know what this is coming on the TV, but it's not allowed. It's forbidden. There we go. Bridget says, "Aw, yay, very true." Yeah, I'm all for helping out. I had a lot of help too. And let me tell you, Bridget, from 3 to 4 is like, no, it takes no time at all. I did have help there too, but I think it just, when your number starts getting to a certain place, they just start jumping. Like Praveen. You know how Praveen, I haven't seen him in a while. We miss you, Praveen. But how Praveen was like 90,000 subscribers. Then the next day it was 91,000 subscribers. I think it just has a whole rolling effect. Carl says, I have a playlist. Well, I will play your playlist too, Carl. Yeah, I could play your playlist, especially when you start getting close to your hours, Carl. I know you just started your new channel. Ramon says, you can see my thumbs up, just like, yeah. Thanks, Ramon. He says, we have not. Bridget says, true, gotta keep trucking along. I know Zed has said something about people live streaming all the time. I don't know who he particularly was talking about, but I've noticed, and my heart goes out to those people who feel like that's something they need to do. Because they absolutely should be spending time with their lives and their families. And don't forget, there's a world outside of the internet. Zed says, doesn't care about watch hours. I know you don't. And you know what? I thank you for not making anybody else feel guilty, because they do, Zed. I've had that too, you know. I do have a goal. Fill the world with redheads and make money doing it. Make money to live. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be famous. I just want to be able to live doing things I love. Just like everybody, right? And I want to help others do the same. Ramon, you're being hilarious. Carl says, thanks, Ivy, for yesterday if you're watching. I'm just saying, it's creepy when your house starts creaking in parts of the house that you're not in. Hi, Corrupted. Good morning. Vecta says, I have a slime that smells like taro. What is that? I swear, Bridget, I'm going to have to get some of them balls and stick them in my hallway. Yes, exactly. What was I thinking I could use? Oh, I had a wind chime that needs to be repaired. And I was thinking I would put it in a place where it could be, where it could not be hit by wind, but it would be very intentional if it went off. And then I promptly broke the wind chime so that I can't do that. Bridget says, I'm saving up for an REM pod. Ramon's son says, what is an REM pod, Queen? It's those things ghost hunters use. Zed says, bah, ha, ha. I guess I said it many times. Did you? I wasn't even thinking about you when I was talking about somebody else who said it, to be honest. But I know you and her hang out at bingo, so I miss a lot. All right, I'm gonna blow my nose. Hang on. I told him to wake up to make it look like I blew my nose really hard and obnoxiously. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're good. Carl says Antina plus A-frame. Vector says, Vector's going to say, oh, sorry, I forgot what language I was speaking. And because I speak 4 languages. I see you, Vector. Ramon is just wanting to feel like a part of the conversation, that's all. In a safe way, right, Ramon? I see you, my friend. It's okay. Bridget says, Vector, what? Really, Vector is one of those people who has a talent for languages. And they are just showing off. Aren't you, Vector? Zed says, Ramon's son is cool. Oh gosh, come back to me. Bridget says, I know limited Spanish. Me too. Very, very, very limited. Vector says, I need to talk in Spanish because then I don't remember if I am Mexican or American. That is the lamest thing I have ever heard, Vector. Oh my gosh. Ramon Sen says, saying, don't judge us. Oh gosh. So it says, judge me all you want. I can take it. I've got broad shoulders. And I'm slippery like a duck. It just rolls off my back. No, it rolls off my broad shoulders. Broad shoulders. Look at that. It is 4:58. It's like the Christmas Day. It's like we made it. It's over. I see this spot on the wall over here. It's really gross. It's from Jack Slobber. And I keep meaning to clean it. I'm going to do it this morning. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, right there. One of the great things about Jack Slobber is you find it all over the place. That spot up there? Jack. Disgusting, right? That's my boy. I love him so much. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Cat. I think I can just soften it up a little bit and wash it with a washcloth. But yes, I do have the Mr. Clean erasers if I need them. Funny, I was thinking about when did I let go of needing to have a perfect house? When I got Jack. I gave up that crazy obsession. I still want it, and I still clean a lot, but expecting perfection is no longer my requirement. Carl says, I have to go to McDonald's. McDonald's has a present for you. Really? Bring me some, Carl. McDonald's sounds great. Nirvana, Jack is dreaming. KFC should only deliver for dogs. Boneless, of course. I agree. Bridget says they're very handy. They sure are. There Vecta goes again, showing off. Anna, good morning, Anna. She says good morning to me and Jack, and good morning to everyone. Zed is laughing at Nirvana. And Bridget says hello to sweet Anna. Anna says, how are you this morning, Kat? I'm really good. Thank you, Anna. How are you? I am really good. I was better earlier when I thought I could go back to bed, but now I realize I have to take Jack pretty soon, so I should stay awake. Bummer. And then when Jack is gone all afternoon, all morning, I will be lost. I won't know what to do with myself. Really. It's so weird being out here without Jack. So I'll be stuck with, who will I be stuck with? I'll be stuck with the Pepsi football guy, not very talkative. Little Debbie, she can be too talkative. Whispering sweet nothings. So it's going to be it's going to be more challenging than Christmas because I had Jack for Christmas. Hey, Jack, are you going to say good morning to everybody before we say goodbye? Hello, Jack. He's very tired. Jack. Jack, hello. Your ears are very dirty. There you are. Good morning. Good morning, buddy. All right, I'll quit messing with my boy. Okay, where's Shirley Temple? Matt, that is not Shirley Temple. That is Big Deborah. Jakai is back just in time for me to say goodbye. And thank you so much for making the mornings so much fun, Jakai. We appreciate you. We sure do. It was great seeing you again. You came bearing gifts. Can't complain about that. And I hope you have so much fun with your PS5 today. Matt wants Jack to stop being so lazy. He will. He's going to the groomer here very shortly, so he will be wide awake. Thank you, Zed. Nirvana says if the Pepsi guy was Pepsi Max, he wouldn't shut up. 3 times the caffeine. Is that what's in Pepsi Max? I know people love it. I've heard it has, I think, like ginger or ginseng in it too, something. Jakai says, I miss you. Well, I will be here tomorrow, my friend. Same time, same place, and you made a new friend. I hope you did. All right, guys, here we go. I love you. I love you. I truly, truly, truly love each and every one of you. I love you, Zed. You are worth loving. And thank you, guys. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the subs. Jack thanks you. I thank you. And we'll do it again tomorrow. Bye, guys.